Hi students, I'm sure I will have already talked to you about this when we meet and select one of the pictures. You're going to take a look at all the ones that I posted, the glass, the metal. I specifically chose things that were large for the space and had a range of values and opportunities to explore the flat brush and blending and hard edge. Um, when you go to print this, it's going to be 5 by 7, and that usually creates a really nice quality of image without pixelation. A lot of them do pixelate when they're blown up, so it's better to print them 5 by 7 than print them full page and then crop them yourself. Um, that's why I made them large. I picked large objects so you don't have a ton of negative space. There's a few exceptions here that I'll probably work with you one-on-one if that happens, but there's some that are really long and tall. So the format of the picture is not like a regular short rectangle. Some are square. There are some very long and square ones. In that case, and in the one I'm working on, this one, there was so much negative space around it, I cropped it on the paper. You can also crop it before you print it and manually put your grid on top. It looks a lot better when it's been shaved down so that you don't have as much negative space. Like this one, for example, if you pick that stainless steel colander, you can see how much space is around the negative space. So that might be one that you could crop either vertically or horizontally. If that were mine, I probably would go vertically, which is kind of more unconventional. Crop it about there and crop it about there. Oh, you could do horizontal too, either one on that one. There's a little too much negative space. The shadow's fabulous, so you would want to keep that. You could even crop it so it's not quite in the middle. That would be cool. And then the shadow over to the side. But if you're getting into that, we have to decide if you're going to print it 8 by 10 and then build your own grid on top, or shrink it a little, print it 6 by 8 or 5 by 7. But if it's 5 by 7, you're going to lose a little. So I just wanted to show you, I'm sure you guys know this way better than I do, but I'm going to pick this one. It's one of my favorites on here. It's like this tall, what do you call it? Decanter type thing. But look how long it is. So what I would do in that case is, let me get to it again. I'd open it, and here I have it here, and you can see it on its own that it's really long. Now if I print that right now, it's going to fit the page depending on how your printer is. And I don't want to crop this on the computer because it loses that crisp element. I want to be able to see all this stuff in here, all this great little, just gorgeous shapes. And then of course this would be an opportunity, this line, to fill the white around it and push the line behind like I did on my little scrawled example. But I love how this glass sticks in with the foam and then this little box here. But in this case we've lost a little. Now I've lost more. Now I get more. But I can't get all this and still have it fit the board. Now, if we could customize this, we would stretch a canvas to fit the scale of this. But since we don't have that option, you could also print it large and then Xerox it so that it gets closer to 5 by 7. It could be really a pain, but it could also be really neat. You can see now I've lost a little, so you can kind of gauge it. But if I print this 5 by 7, it's not going to fit. But if I hit custom, some printers say fit to page, and if you uncheck that, that works too. Now I'm actually 5 by 7, and I have lost some stuff that I liked, but it might be enough. It might be okay. I still have this glass coming in. I have part of the lid. So that's one option, just reshape it, not fit the page, or we can talk individually about how you might want to manually crop as opposed to crop it and print it so it's not pixelated. So anyway, that's what I just wanted to show you.